Hi guys and gals, Froggy here. I'm going to show you how to assemble this can crusher thing that I got for recycling, and I'm going to try it out, see how it works. The instructions don't have a lot of English words on them, but they have pictures, and I think I can follow it along. We will see. Anyway, let's get started. This is the hydraulic cylinder. This is where you drop the cans in, and then the cylinder is going to crush the cans, and here's a button. This one looks a little safer than other ones because the crushing happens in an enclosed area instead of being in the open where you could stick your finger in it. Okay, first little glitch is the instructions make it look like this with the little U-shaped cutout there. Make it look like this is a separate piece. Actually, that piece is already installed in the rest of this here. So don't get confused by that looking for this extra piece in the box. You won't find it because it's already attached to the bigger box. Okay, I recommend some blue Loctite on everything. All these screws, even the little ones. I don't know about these. We'll see when we get to it. But blue Loctite on everything. And I put some thread sealant, the paste thread sealant, on top of the Teflon. Okay, so I walk that back. This piece is not attached to this. It was just slipped in there. It was laying in there for packaging purposes. So I shook it out, took it out, and now I attached it with 4 Allens. It's 5mm, I believe. They do not include a hex wrench with it, a metric Allen wrench. So you're going to need to get your Allen wrenches out. Okay, now we did turn this up on its end, and now we're going to put it back in where it was packaged and fasten it with what looks like a bunch of little screws. Okay, the yellow ones and the sheet metal type screws, that's for fastening the thing to the wall. So we're going to use, these are really small screws. The paint looks good, the threads look good. Fit and finish is fine. I didn't have any trouble with alignment. Okay? So basically all these little holes here line up with all these little holes here. 6 on the side, 3, 3, and then flip it over, 3, 3. All those little screws. 12 of them. It looks like they gave me 1 extra. Oh, I forgot to tell you where you put these little pneumatic connections on, these compressed air connections. You take a couple little blue caps out there and there. And there's another one down here. This is the one that blows the can out so that it drops down here. And I think it's one of these ones with a little bit of a screw there. Looks like it might have a seal too, like a little O-ring on it. Let's try that. Don't make that too tight. Remember, it's got little tiny threads on it, so don't over tighten it, but seal it up with sealant. Okay, that is all of the mechanical assembly, unless you want to call the hoses mechanical. Now these are marked. See, there's a little 1 on there and a little O and a red. And on the directions, it tells you 1 to 1, O to O, A to A. Okay, C is going to be your main feed with where your compressor attaches. So let's put them together. These look like they're quick connect, quick disconnect. So I think you just press it in there. Press it in, make sure you press it in far enough And let me see how that works. As I said before, these are just to fasten it onto the wall or a board or wherever you want to fasten it, side of your house, I don't care. All of those connected, they're all quick connects. And if you need to disconnect it, I think you press in this little part here and pull that out, and that would disconnect it. So I'm going to try this out before I install it anywhere. Okay, so we've got my air compressor hoses attached. I temporarily bungeed it to a column in the garage, and I mounted it to a board. And this is all just temporary for testing. So let's put a can in there and hit the button, see what happens. Not much. I wonder if there's an adjustment on it. Give me a second. So I'm getting some pretty good crushes. Apparently you have to hold the button to get the plunger to extend all the way down. So, and you hold it, the more you hold it, the more crushed it gets. There's some in the bottom. Okay, these are all aluminum, standard 12 ounce. Here we go. The thing that doesn't work perfectly is blowing the can out. So I'm not sure if there's anything to do about that. So sometimes they fall straight down. I can fix that pretty easy by putting some kind of a little chute or something to catch them. Let's try another. I guess that one went straight through. I would say at least 4 out of 5 are hitting the barrel.